guys. It's Matt and Jenny here, and we got stuck on Space Mountain and we didn't get to ride, guys. Don't know what's going on here, if it's an episode of Coaster Talk, but we're definitely getting evacuated off of Space Mountain. We were just cruised in for the last ride, and we're in our train. And yeah, as you can see, we're like in a backstage area, and honestly, it looks like a Six Flags more than anything back here. It doesn't look like a Disney area anymore. But what a trip, guys. We're being evacuated off of the classic 70s Aero Space Mountain. Strange. Yeah, this is pretty unplanned. There's a few random items you can see around the room, like the mini ears on the wall, the Frankenstein Mickey sticker, pretty classic. There's some employee files, stuff like that, folders, random stuff, routes for an evacuation plan. That's pretty interesting. Kind of an insider view if you're going to work here. I think that's pretty cool. But probably the coolest thing of all is that we're still in our ride vehicle here. We are still remaining seated with hands and arms and feet and legs inside the vehicle safely. No children to supervise, so we're following all the rules, and here we are, guys, stranded on Space Mountain. Or it feels like we're in a random hospital, honestly. More so than in Disneyland anymore. So I just saw an area, they have an extra chain lift back here, and an extra little kind of, some extra track I've never seen. That's pretty cool. And to be honest, I don't know if we're going to get another ride or our ride. I think there's been some tech issues. I am not completely positive. So cool to see, you know, the vehicles up close. So cool to see all of this up close.
Space travelers, may I have your attention, please? We have temporarily stopped all rocket flights. We apologize for the delay and ask for your patience and cooperation.
Will we still get to ride once the technical issue is resolved? You're unsure? Did the whole ride have to pause? Oh, I see. So operations paused and everything.
Due to the possibility of an extended delay, it has become necessary for us to clear the Space Mountain complex. Cast member will be with you momentarily. We apologize for the inconvenience. Thank you.
Yeah, hopefully we could wait and still try to get a ride, guys, because otherwise that is not the best news. But Matt here with an episode of Coaster Talk on Space Mountain, unplanned, as great as this ride is, and we are getting evacuated, not from Disneyland, but off the ride apparently. And it doesn't look like Mike and Sully are to the rescue here, although they are all about safety. So yeah, pretty random indeed. We got ghost trains behind us. This is random as heck. And here on Coaster Talk, we are stuck on Space Mountain, abandoned mountain here.
Work lights to be turned on.
So yeah, the whole ride's lights on. Didn't get to see part of the ride or the track, but the intro was cool. So hands up, guys. Matt and Jenny here. Hope you guys have a great night. Appreciate you joining us on this special episode. And oh, mine's stuck. You will have a great night once we get out. Oh, I'm still a little, it didn't go up all the way.
Go ahead and push down.
Yes, definitely. All right. Have a wonderful night, guys. Very cool, guys. That chain lift is insane. So, not quite getting the full experience, but it still was something. Grateful for everything we saw. Once in a lifetime. But yeah, it was unplanned. We much rather just enjoyed the ride and talked about how great one of my favorite is. I mean, it is an indoor coaster, so it has some limitations, but yeah.
So sorry, we're going to pick it up this time.
It happened, so no more rides tonight, huh?
No, we're already done.
Man, I know. I guess I should have tried to deal with the painful leg room.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Were the people on the ride, did they get a evac mid-ride?
That's why we brought in so many rockets.
That's pretty, I mean, I think that's cool as an enthusiast just to see the ride with the track on. So maybe lucky enough I'll be on it next time. It's okay. Have a wonderful night. Thank you. Have a nice night. We'll be back another time. You know, in that sense, the Magic Key does pay for itself when unfortunate events like this come out. But pretty cool behind the scenes here. Let me get out of your folks' way, pardon me. But yeah, what an incredible night it was. So appreciate y'all joining us here from Coaster Talk. Again, built in wasn't expecting to do an episode tonight, but built in 1979. I'm going to say 1977, but no, I'm almost positive. Space Mountain opened at Disney World first, and then it opened later on at Disneyland a few years after that. So I'm believing it was, not counting when it got torn down and rebuilt, basically, and retracked. It basically opened in 79, yeah. Thunder Mountain in 77, that's right, guys. But yeah, normally I would talk about what a great ride it was and the G-forces. As you can see, the single rider area. But that's okay, we got something a little special tonight. It definitely was different. And all I can say is, wow. You know, we got kind of a behind the scenes of not only the inside of a casting area at the Disneyland Resort, what it would be like to work here, kind of work on Space Mountain, but we got a behind the scenes on, we didn't get to meet this guy, but still, we got a behind the scenes on what it's like, I guess, to work on Space Mountain and how to handle it when they have technical issues. Staff handled it great. I wasn't disappointed. I mean, I am, but to have this unique experience, I think was worth it, and I get to share it with you guys. So it's funny, I was going to just film a POV of the off-ride entrance and kind of walk through of the queue with Space Mountain, but now I think I'm going to combine that footage with this. So hope you all enjoyed this episode of Coaster Talk, and hope you all have a fantastic night here from Space Mountain, here from the spaceport. You know, it definitely was a unique experience. It was a little disappointing, but at the same time, you know, you just be grateful for everything in life. So, from that point on, hope you guys all take care as we see some of this rockin' merch and these classic. Like I said, I've heard someone else say they'd buy a shirt of that, but yeah, that is a great design. I love that. 77. So, you know what? I had it backwards. Here's the confirmation. Thunder Mountain opened in 79, Space Mountain 1977, here at the Disneyland Resort. Gotta love Mickey there. Mickey on a Space Mountain rocket. But definitely, guys, it was quite a crazy night. Hey, Jenny, so what do you think of that? In conclusion, we got a pretty weird experience tonight, huh? All I can say is it was weird. It was kind of like a Six Flags and a hospital mixed together. the non-theming in the back of the queue there, but at the same time, it was a unique experience. So, hey, we're not going to forget this one. One time we had a ride breakdown, and then we got 2 rides at night, and that was in 2020. So I guess we kind of evened out here with 0 rides on Space Mountain tonight, but that's okay. We still enjoyed our night. And appreciate you all for joining us here for this surprise episode of Coaster Talk. So it wasn't stacked with the facts I would normally have. But being a vintage Aero guy, I absolutely love this ride and couldn't say enough good things about it. Minus the facts, it's a Helix machine inside a box. So besides that, it's a great ride. So from Coaster Talk here, OC Coasters and Theme Parks, we'll catch you on the next adventure. So then, hang tight, remain seated, and enjoy the ride. Well, in this case, we didn't get to enjoy the ride, but thank you for enjoying the content with us. So until next time, take care.